So I saw this tweet that was blowing up on Twitter about somebody posted, my favorite reason to write software is for the money, for the dollar bills. And I think that it's an interesting, I think, conversation. I just looked at it quickly, but I think that the sort of the origin of it is people talking about like you have to, like the only way to be a good developer or a great developer is if like you do it for, you know, for the just the love of programming, and then also like you know you're always working on the weekends, you're always working on stuff in your spare time, as opposed to, I think the idea behind the tweet was like, look, I do it because I make good money doing it, period, end of story. And it's an interesting perspective. I think that it's that's valid, right? I think that, you know, maybe sometimes you know, as developers, we can be a little bit idealistic. We don't like to talk about money. I think that's something I definitely see in the whole Commerce Hero space. And I think it's good to be able to talk about it and be like, hey, you know, I want to earn more money or whatever, like, and to be honest about those things. I think sometimes we can have a little bit of a weird relationship with money where it's like it's not okay to talk about it. Asking for a raise is weird. All those types of things I think are related to this issue. So I think that's good. At the same time, I was thinking about it, and like anybody who's at sort of the top of their career, like forget programming, like what about astronauts or even like movie stars, right? Like movie stars do it for the money, but like the ones that are really, really great, it's like it goes beyond the money at some point, right? Like it's about the craft. I don't know. For all I know, maybe they just say that just to make it sound, just to sound nice or something. But I really do think that. I think that at some point, to get to some certain level of greatness, you have to get to the point where it's not just, where there's something more than just for the money, you know? And that's not to say that you can't have work-life balance to be a great developer or whatever, but I do think both of those things, you know, are sort of simultaneously true. So anywho, wanted to share my thoughts on that, and but you know, go get that cash money.